of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. It's good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all juk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey.
Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And bulldozing his way through.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
Already here, they're audible to something else.
Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19
Not
Tiger,
liking the
19
look. They'll
Tiger.
change the play.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Redwood, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
He'll take it at the 42. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A tackle made by Dorian Williams. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Bravo 80.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
And once again, they'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result, defensive tackle not making the play.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Bengals 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Ready up. 60 average. 60 package. 60. Liking 18.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 9 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting...
There he goes left side. He may go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You look at this Buffalo defense, they're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, that is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Brings up third down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Bengals take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The charisma at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Don't be lying! Get it! Get it!
He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He's had success running the football. This is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Come on, come on.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Bengals grab it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
50-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau. That is now 2 sacks for him here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Mustang 9, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready, ready.
They'll set up a throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a completion to Wilson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good, hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Gibbs is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission? Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Get it! Rocco 80! Get it!
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Trap 60, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His pass caught with the 4. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Ready? Ready, ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will take the lead here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other option.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Cut. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 2. 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Set up. Let go.
Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play.
Bills 14.
Bengals trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 6. First down. Buffalo.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Come on.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going up top. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
60. Go! 19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Looking to throw. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
The tight end in motion right. Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized the quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, trying to get in the sight line, trying to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Viking, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a quick throw right side. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And you know it pains them to be this close, and you know they're going to want to go for it here, but they absolutely have to kick the field goal and get this back to a 1-score game. It's only logical.
And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot. This is intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
The tackle on the play by Miles Murphy. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Now inside the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, check that. Let's go. Ready.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Pass for 11. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Here we go. Shot. 79. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Liking 18.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 176 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground. Shamar Stewart collapses the pocket and drops it for a loss of 3. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And his kick is indeed good. And they have taken the lead here in the kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do, and think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg it. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. A big play looming on 3rd down.
7 Pirates. Come on. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bobcats.
Now the Bills are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 3rd down and 5.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19, 18. Go street. 18 Rattler.
He's back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an audible here into something else. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 38, Bills 27.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Warriors 17. Let's go, ladies.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one.